Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave and this is my match preview of Wolverhampton Wanderers against Aston Villa in the English Premier League. So just before I get on to talking about the match, my predictions, the team news, some stats and facts around this fixture. A couple of little things, a couple of little announcements. You may or may not know that I'm taking part in the in conjunction with the Good Shepherd and the Wolves Foundation in the Molineux sleep out on Friday the 15th. I've raised £400 now. I'd like to at least get to 500 if we could, so I will leave the link below. If you can spare anything you can to help us get to that target, it would be for a fantastic cause, and the link will be in the description box below. And I've also been asked to say a very big happy birthday shout out to a young lady, and her name is Sophie Johnson. Her dad has asked me to say a big happy birthday, so happy birthday, Sophie. Thanks for both you and your dad for watching my channel. It's much appreciated. You have a wonderful day. And Sophie's favourite player is Raul Jimenez as well. Fantastic, great choice. So looking ahead to this particular fixture, in terms of head-to-head, Wolves have won in league games 2 out of the last 3 in the Championship, but Wolves have not got a great record against Villa in the top flight. In fact, at Molineux, Wolves have not beaten Villa in the top flight at Molineux since 1978, losing 6 and drawing 3. So that's a long time. That's kind of like 41 years since we beat them in the top division at Molineux. It's about time. So hopefully we can get that. And it's also, would you believe, Wolves' longest winless run in the top flight against any opponent. We need to fix that. So hopefully we'll. So Villa, they actually have got, it's a bit of a topsy, Villa and Wolves. Villa are right at the top for first half performances, have strong first half. Wolves have got the worst first half, one of the worst first halves. Villa have actually scored 15 of their 18 goals in the first half, whereas Wolves on the other hand have scored 86% of our goals in the second half. So this would be no surprise that Villa have actually lost 11 points this season already from winning positions. Villa have also not kept a clean sheet in the top flight away from home in 12 matches, and the last time they got a clean sheet was actually against West Bromwich Albion. Wolves on the other hand are unbeaten in 7 games and have scored in consecutive top flight games, 10 consecutive top flight games. That's the best performance since 1972. Raul Jimenez, if he comes on, will actually be his 50th top flight appearance, which there's only on one other Mexican that's achieved that, and that's Javier Hernandez. So it puts him in good company, in my opinion. As all Wolves fans, Raul's better. And Adama Traore, this is a little bit of a one for him. He did play 10 times for Villa before they let him go, and he's been on a bit of a journey to come back playing for Wolves now, and I think most people agree that Adama Traore is really starting to fulfil his potential that his pace and strength has with his end product. As I say, he played 10 games for Villa in the Premier League and they lost 9 of them. So hopefully we'll have a point to prove as well. So let's look ahead to the team news, what we're thinking, and also the match predictions. And do not forget, leave your match predictions below, score predictions. And yeah, why don't you also shout out a happy birthday to Sophie, who's out, as I mentioned earlier. So in terms of the team, this is the team that I think will probably start. Obviously Patricio's a shoe-in. Then we've got Cody. I expect, and my dad will be so happy that Ryan Bennett, after his man of the match performance, according to my dad, for his 4-minute cameo appearance on Thursday night, will come back in. And then it's who does he start? Kilman. A lot of you have mentioned that Kilman's done really well. I don't expect that he's going to be thrown into the lion's den for this. So it's either Saiz or Dendoncker that I think will probably come in. Dendoncker's done quite well in that willy-bolly kind of role. So I'm not sure. It'll either be Saiz or Dendoncker. So who do you think should start? In the midfield, I think we're going to be for certain going for the 3-4-3 again, which has been successful recently for Wolves. So you're going to see Moutinho and Neves, I think, starting. Johnny Otto, who's been fantastic in the last few games. I think that's been well noted by a lot of people. In fact, I gave, out of the last 3 games, I've given man of the match twice. And then Matt Doherty again on the wing. Up front, obviously, and number 9, Raul Jimenez, leading the line. And obviously Adama Traore, I think he will start as well. And then Diogo Jota, he's almost a shoe-in to come straight back in place of Pedro Neto. Having been suspended in a week, he should be fresh. So that's what I expected, unless he goes with the 5-3-2, in which case he'd play the 2 up front and probably drop to Saiz or Dendoncker into the middle and then change. But I think it'd probably be 3-4-3. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on that team, what you think about it, and your thoughts as well. In terms of score prediction for this game, well, I'm torn again. It's a local derby. Okay, it's not like for Villa the big one that for them, Villa Birmingham, and for Wolves, it's not like Wolves versus WBA fixture that, you know, we've not played in years. When that eventually happens, it's going to be a massive occasion. But there has been a lot of rivalry between Wolves and Aston Villa in recent years. Obviously, with the chase of the championship, the Mind the Gap song, you know, all the Villa fans saying they were going to catch us and it never happening, and the games that happened there, and then obviously come back into the Premier League. They've had a reasonable start. But they can be got at Villa. We're not sure whether Jack Grealish is going to be fit for them or not. He's 50-50. They're keeping us guessing. I know that he will be desperate to want to play in this particular fixture. So that'll be interesting to see. You know, I hope they do play and he's not fully fit, because, you know, at the end of the day, that's not going to be a bad thing anyway. And, you know, Villa did beat us in the Carabao Cup, but Wolves basically played almost a sort of like reserve team in that particular game, and, you know, Villa had a bit more experience. We gave them a game. That really was a kind of like a practice match. I think that Wolves are due to absolutely give someone a right little spanking, and it would be very lovely, in my opinion, sorry any Villa fans that are watching this, timely that Wolves started to put the chances that we do create. I mean, how many chances against Slovan Bratislava, how many chances against Arsenal? We are able to create these chances. So I'm going to go with a Wolves 3. It would be nice if it was 4 or 5, wouldn't it? But I'm going to go 3. Villa, maybe I'll just give them 1 goal. Wolves 3, Villa 1, but it would be nice if it was 4 or 5-0, wouldn't it? What do you think the score would be below? As long as we win the game, I'm happy either way and we play well. It'd be interesting to see. I mean, Villa, I mean, their manager has said about the European travels and the European things, I hope it catches up with Wolves this weekend. So it depends. Wolves are used to the big game attack occasion. We've got big game players that have played in massive games. This is going to be, I mean, the atmosphere against Slovan Bratislava on Wednesday night wasn't the most ferocious, shall we say. But I would expect for this game that, you know, with it being a local derby and all that, it's going to be a real electric game, and also it's going to be Wolves' designated Remembrance fixture. So I just appeal to all fans of either side, make sure that respect that what goes on around that, and the minute silence as well. It's important that we do pay our respects in the right way, and then we can get, you know, really into the game in terms of the ferocious atmosphere. And hopefully Wolves will come out on top with the 3 points, and that will make a big difference to our league position, our score position, our points score going on into the international break. So yeah, leave your thoughts below. Leave a happy birthday to Sophie. Check out the link to my Just Giving for the Molineux sleepouts if you want to contribute to that. I know some of you are. I will be shouting out everyone because I am vlogging that. I will be shouting out everyone in the sleep out vlog that has been able to contribute as a thank you. And yeah, hopefully we can get the win. If you're new around here, please subscribe, smash the love, send the heart, and feel free to share. Come on Wolves, come on Wolves, let's get this victory, let's get the 3 points. Great performance, and until the next one, look out for the match vlog and the match reaction. It's going to be a good one, hopefully. From myself, Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.